right. Okay, I think I got it. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty, but we should be ready to go. So today's class is core and stretch, and if you have available a yoga strap, if you don't have a strap, you can take a belt or a towel, or you can do without, and this is just for stretching at the end. I would also, if you have available a ball, and we'll just work on a bit of the back and the glutes with the alpha ball. That's good? Okay, good. All right, so let's get started. So we're gonna warm things up a little bit, okay? So let's go ahead and start standing, and if you have a mat, great, and we'll be in the back of your mat. All right, so we're gonna take both arms all the way up, take a deep breath in, and then you'll bend your knees and just fold forward. And then again, inhale, lift. All right, and then exhale, and let it go. Again, deep breath up, and exhale. A couple more times, lift, and then exhale. One more time, lift, and then exhale, and hold it down. Good. So from here, place the fingertips, place them behind your head, and let the crown of the head drop. So elbows in, just give your spine a little traction here. You can keep a slight bend in your knees. Okay, and maybe a little sway here from side to side. All right, keeping your head heavy, go ahead and grab hold of your elbows. And again, little sway from side to side. Just checking with the back. Okay, and then we come back to center. Fingertips down, look forward. Elongating your spine. And let's walk out into a plank. So we're just gonna walk one hand at a time. So we're coming into the plank position. You can always drop to your knees here and walk back. Let's rise all the way up. Okay, here we're gonna add a side bend. Grab your left wrist, side bend to your right. Pushing your hips left. Switch the hand, grab your right wrist, lean over to your left. Come back to center, inhale, lift, and then again, down you go. Walk it out into a plank. Pause in your plank, ribs in, tailbone in, and walk back. Rise up, and one more time just like this. Again, grab your left wrist, side bend to your right, push your hips left. Come back to center, grab your right wrist, side bend to your left, push your hips right. Come on to center, reach your arms, and then again, folding forward. Lengthen your spine, walk out into a plank. Gonna hold a plank here, and drop to your knees. So you're on all fours. From here, round your back, exhale. Tilt your chin. Tilt your tailbone, navel to spine. And then as you inhale, arch your spine. Head comes up last. Look up. Again, cat-cow breathing. Exhale, round. And then inhale, shoulder blades down. Drop the belly. Look up. Again, initiate with your tailbone first. Tuck it in. Round your spine. Push the floor away. And then inhale into your back bend. And just one more like this. So again, rounding your back. So we're just warming up the spine here. And you're also warming up your core. Bring it back to center. And then find your neutral. So hug your ribs in. We take a side bend. So you're going to bring your right shoulder towards your right hip. Feeling a slight crunch in the right side of your back to center, and then to your left. Okay, so like you're looking back. So again, to the right and to the left. And just a couple more times like this. Side bend to the right, and then side bend to the left. One more time each way, right to left. Okay, and then we come back to center here, pause. We'll take bird dog. So bird dog is opposite arm to leg raise. So the right arm forward, and then the left leg reaches up. So feel the length from your fingertips, your back toes. Squeeze your right hip in. And then from here, we'll take that right elbow to your left knee. Contract deep into your core. And then inhale, lengthen. Again, elbow to your knee. Chin in, tail in. Inhale, lengthen. One more time here. Elbow to knee. Inhale, long. Ribs in. Hold here, an extra breath. And set it down. Second side. So the left arm, the right leg. So try to not rotate that right hip open. Keep the right hip point pointing down. The leg is neutral. And again, we'll bring that left knee to your right elbow. Or the opposite, that is. Left elbow to your right knee. And lift. Again, contract. Inhale, extend. Once more, contract. Inhale, extend. Hold it here. An extra breath. Find that stability and set it down. Good. From here, thread the needle. Left hand slightly in front. Right arm up. Rotate open. Take the right arm underneath your left. Right shoulder down. Side of the head down. And create more space between your right ear, your right shoulder. Use your left hand to create a little more rotation. And bring back to center, unweave. Bring the right hand in front, left arm up, open, and then revolve towards your right. Left shoulder down. Keeping the pelvis level. Okay, come back to center. Again, coming back onto all fours. Going back to bird dog. So take your right arm, your left leg. So we're going to add on, you'll bring that right elbow to your left knee, contracting to your core. Lengthen. Now bring the right arm to the right, and then the left leg to the left. Bring it back to center. Do it again, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Arm to the side, leg to the side. Back to center. Do it again. Two more like this. Elbow to knee. Long. And arm and leg move away from each other. One more time, elbow to knee. To the side. Bring it back to center, hold it here. Ribs in, pelvis level, and set it down. Second side, left arm, right leg. Okay, same thing, elbow to knee. So again, contract into that core. Lengthen. Take your left arm to the left, and then the right leg to the right. Bring it back to center. And again, elbow to knee. Chin in. Lengthen. Arm and leg move away from each other. So we're also waking up into the glutes here. Elbow in. Extend. Out to the side. One more time, elbow to knee. Extend, out to the side, all the way back to center, and set it down. All right, going back to your thread the needle. Left hand forward, right arm up, and again, weave the right arm underneath. Reach across towards your left, and rest here. You're gonna bring your left leg straight back. Keep your left hand on the floor to begin, and lift your left leg up. So the leg is just parallel with the ground here. Now start to pivot your right foot towards your left, and then bring that left leg over to the left side. And stand that left foot outside of your right fingertips. Stay here. You can add a little bit of a chest opener here, reaching the left arm up. Maybe internally rotate the palm back. And see if you can grab hold of your right thigh with your left hand, or simply rest the hand in your back. And revolve the chest. If you want to challenge your core a little bit here, you can test it out. You can float the left leg. May not happen today, it's okay. One more breath here. And set it down. Release the arm first. Press the left hand down. Press on up. Unthread. And come back to hands and knees. Left arm up. And then reach under. Right leg straight back. Press the right hand into the ground and float your right leg. When you're ready, bring the right leg to the right side and bring it down onto the ground. And you can simply stay here. Start to pivot your left foot towards the right ever so slightly and bring your right arm up. Make sure there's no pressure or no tension in your neck here, so you probably want to look sideways. Maybe you'll internally rotate that right arm, palm back, then you'll bend the elbow and you can simply rest the hand here and just know these are just options. So you can drop any of those options as you like. Maybe you'll float the right leg up. There you go. One more breath here. And then release. Set it down. Bring that right hand down. Press on up. Woo. All right. And let's come back to hands and knees. Okay. Just one cat-cow here. Press round. Inhale. Curl your toes. Bring your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Press back. Good. So just neutralize your spine here. We've done some twisting, some balancing. So right now, just find a place where you can even out size of your waists, both thighs pressing back, melt your chest, traction your spine, keep your ribs in, the core active, and then shift forward into plank. Okay, and then from here, let's drop to your knees and bring both elbows down. Okay, so you can stay on your knees for your forearm plank or lift up. Okay, so totally up to you. Just activate your plank. So think of looking slightly forward, right? So keeping your tailbone tilted in ever so slightly, so there's no compression in your lower back. Feel your low belly active. So visualize you doing a teeny crunch with your low belly. Ribs in, strong legs. And then we're going to drop all the way down to your tummies, all the way down for now. Okay, take a little Sphinx pose. Stretch the core. Okay. And we'll come onto the floor all the way down. So, chest down. Bring your arms by your side. Keep your knuckles, the back of your hands pressing down onto the floor. And then from here, lift your shoulders up. Start to float the chest, float your legs, but keep your hands on the ground. Okay, and then lower. Exhale. And let's do that again. Inhale. So press the back of the hands down, lift. Chest up, legs up. Uniting the low back here and your upper back. Exhale, lower. Next time again, we come up. So again, start with the knuckles down. And then maybe lift your arms, your hands off the ground. Take an extra inhale here, lift. And exhale, lower. Two more like this. Again, inhale, lift. Stay up, exhale. Inhale, lift a little more, maybe float the hands. Exhale to lower. And then one more. Again, inhale, chest, legs, hands float. Keep the lift, fully exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, lower all the way down. Good. So from here, let's go back to your elbows. Okay, starting Sphinx, supported back bend. Then we're gonna go back to your forearm plank. Again, you could modify and be on your knees. Otherwise, come into full forearm plank. Okay, from here, bring your feet closer together. Let's lift your right leg and then lower the right leg. So it's lift, lower, up, and lower. Think of a hip extension here, keeping your pelvis level. 2 more. 1 more. Switch leg. Left leg up, and 1, 2, and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more. 8, find your plank. Recommit. Push the floor away. Again, tilt your tailbone in ever so slightly. And lower all the way down. Whew. From here, take your elbows to your side. So like a W shape. So we're going to lift your chest just like we did before, except now the arms will be in that W shape. So when you're ready, lift up, just the upper body. And lower. Again, lift your chest, shoulder blades together. Lift, lower. Again, inhale. Exhale, lower. One more like this. Inhale, just the chest. Pubic bone down. Exhale, lower. Now let's lift your chest. Lift your right leg. Exhale to lower. Again, left leg this time lifts as the chest lifts. And lower. Again, inhale, shoulder blades together or towards each other. Exhale, lower. So we're also activating that upper back. Lift. Lower. Now, next time you come up, both legs come up at once with the chest. Exhale, lower. Again, lift. Lower. 2 more, lift. Start to feel that heat in your upper back. Exhale, lower. 1 more time, lift. And exhale, lower. Very good, come back to Sphinx. From Sphinx, we're going back to forearm plank. So your next set of forearm planks, we're gonna work on the swivel. Okay, so if for some reason you cannot do a full plank, you'll just hold a kneeling plank, do not swivel. Okay, so if you're not gonna be turning from side to side, you'll stay here in the forearm plank and you'll activate your plank. Otherwise, separate your feet a little bit. Then you'll drop your heels to the right. And then we're going to up and over and to your left. Again, up and over, to the right, up and over, to the left. Okay, so like you're making a half circle. Hips down or towards the ground, not all the way down. Up and over to the other side. Keep your gaze forward. 4 more. Last 3. We got 2 more. And then 1 more time. Up and over. Pause in the center. Hold here. Activate your plank. Push the floor away. 3, 2, 1. And then all the way down. Okay, so we're going to 1 more here in that prone position. So again, your elbows will be in that W shape. You'll lift your chest. We'll go back to what we finished with, meaning we'll lift up into that extension, lifting your legs, lifting your shoulders, chest, and then you're gonna reach your arms to the front. You'll pull the elbows back and then lower. All right, let's do it together. So here we go. Float up, chest up, legs up, shoulder blades together. Reach your arms to the front. Reach your arms back. And lower. Exhale. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, pull. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Arms out. Inhale, pull. Exhale, lower. 4 more. Inhale, up. Exhale to the front. Inhale and exhale. Lift. Go forward. Reach. Elbows down and back. Lower, just 2 more. Up. Arms to the front. Pull. Lower. 1 last. Inhale, lift. Exhale, front. Pull. Exhale. Lower. All right, take a little breather here. Maybe it'll swivel the hip side side. Coming to your elbows. Give me 1 more forearm plank here. Bring your hands together. So interlace the hands. So last one here, and then we're gonna go onto our back. So here, what we're gonna do is you're gonna shift forward and then back. You can take this on your knees and do the same exact thing. Okay, so you bring your chin forward and back. So towards your fingers and then back. Flexing and pointing the toes. Last 4. Front and back. 3 and back. You got 2 more. And then 1 more. Front and back. And lower all the way down. Good. All right. Press on up and face up. So you're gonna lie down onto your back. All right. Whew. Okay. Fix this now. So we're lying down onto the back. Okay. So arms are by your side, your palms are facing up, feet are about 6 bones apart. Let's rise up into a bridge. Okay, so let's hold here in your bridge. Arms are by your side. Again, rotating the palms up so you keep nice and open in your chest here. So I just want to stretch a little bit of those front shoulders and the pecs a little bit in that bridge position while keeping you active in your glutes, hamstrings. Hold here for a couple breaths. Keep those inner thighs rolling down, the knees striking dead ahead, feet pushing into the ground. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, release all the way down. Good. Bend your knees, bring them together. Feet flexed, heels together. Let's bring your arms straight out to your side. Okay, and we're just gonna do some rotation here. So super glue your knees together. If you know you need support, and if you have a pillow or even a block, you could squeeze that between your knees, okay? So that would work. Otherwise, just right here. So we'll take both knees over to the right, but we're gonna hover. So you're gonna try to bring those knees towards your elbow, your right elbow. You're gonna hover here. Left shoulder stays heavy, and then back to center. And then we'll take the knees over to your left side and try to aim for your left elbow. Go move in the direction of your elbow. And then go back to center over the hips. So it's like you're making like a half circle shape. Okay, so towards the elbow, and then around in the center and to your left. Keep the opposite shoulder down. Back to center. So next time you come to the right, let's straighten your left leg. So you're gonna reach that left leg across. Bring it back to center. And then over to your left, the right leg straightens. Try to reach across, like you try to aim for something. And then back to center, and do it again. So reaching across, and then back to center, to your left. Reach, back to center, just a couple more times here. To the right, center, and then to your left. The right leg reaching. And then bring it all the way back to center. Let's bend your knees and have your feet flat on the ground. All right, hands behind your head. Okay, so I don't do a lot of crunches, but that's one set we're going to be doing them. So hands behind your head. Let's draw the ribs down and then come up into a crunch. But this time we're just going to hold here. So you're going to hold that crunch position. So ribs down. Let's bend your knees. Keep your knees bent, sorry, and then bring your feet off the floor. So you're still in that lift position here. Okay, but you just bring your feet up. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and straighten your left leg and then rotate towards your right knee. Come to center and switch. Okay, so your traditional bicycles here. To the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. Try to keep the shoulder blades off the ground. To the right and to the left. Last 4 to the right. Actively reach with the opposite leg. Press. 2 and 1. Bring it back to center. Hold here. Now you can hold a crunch, or you can start to straighten your legs, straighten your arms, and find your hollow position. If you need support, you can take one hand behind your head. Hold a hollow. Bend your knees and come on down. So feet on the ground. Okay, we bring your hands behind your head. Now we're gonna come to a full sit up, okay? So we're gonna roll up. Come on. All right. And then you're gonna rotate towards your right, open your arms, come on to center, and then down. And you'll see the second time is usually easier. So let's go. Crunch, oh gosh. Rotate to your left, open, center, slow coming down. Again, up, rotate to the right, come to center, and down. Let me fix my music. Continue now, don't stop. Okay. Again. So keep alternating. I'm still here, and you're still working. So the next thing you're going to do is, as you come up and rotate, this time you'll extend the leg. And then down. All right? So let's continue. Rolling up. Rotate, extend the leg. And down. Again. Sorry, I lost my music here. Can't find it. Keep going. Da-da-da-da. Okay, here we go. And I'm so glad I didn't do that many of those. Just do 2 more. Come up. So you rotate, center, down. 1 more. Up, full sit up, into the rotation, center, and then all the way down. Good. From here, go ahead and bend your knees. Arms are by your side. Let's roll up to a full sit up. Coming into a boat, and then roll on down. Okay? So you can take your arms overhead to start, sweep them around, come up into your V-sit, roll on down, just the upper spine. Arms by your side, overhead, scoop and lift, and lower. Option, as you come up, start with bent knees, and in your V-sit, legs are straight. Bend and lower. Again, overhead, out to the side, scoop and lift, maybe legs straight, bend and lower. Okay, so we start from the crunch position, and we go up into your V-sit. bend and lower. Just 2 more like this. Out to the side, roll up, extend, bend, lower. 1 more. Now we'll stay in your boat position, okay? So we're gonna go from the boat now into your low boat. And then we come back up and lower. Again, up and down. Modification, you can bend your knees here, press it away. Okay, so if you need a little break here, a couple more times. Up and lower. 1 more. Lift, lower, hold your half boat. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. And then roll yourself up. Come onto hands and knees. Okay, so I just want to do 1 more little set here on the hands. Curl your toes. And this is the bear position. So you'll just, so the bear plank. So you just hover the knees off the floor. Okay, so activate your core. Ribs in, knees very close to the ground. So your thighs should be talking to you right now. That's it, activate. And set it down. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is you're gonna tap your hand, your right hand to your left knee, and your left hand to your right knee. Okay, so you're like so. You start in your bear position, activate, and bring it in, and tap. So you lift and tap, 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 lift and tap. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, and set it down. Good. We're not going to do a lot of these today, so no worries here. Okay. So the next one you'll do in your bear, we're going to move front, front, and back, back. Okay, so it's opposite hand to foot. Last one here. So you're here. So you're going to go front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. Couple more times. Front, opposite hand to foot, back, back. 1 more time. Front, front, back, back, and hold your bear. Plank, 3, 2, 1, and set it down. Good. Enough of that. All right, lying down again onto your back. Okay. So, starting with your arms by your side, your knees are bent. You can flip your palms so they face up, or keep them down. You can also grab the edges of your mat. So we're just gonna do a reverse crunch to start. So the reverse crunch is, you'll lift your hips, you'll keep your knees bent, and then crunch, knees towards your chest, and then down. Okay, so just lift your pelvis, low crunch, and down. So what it's not a leg swing. Okay, so I'm not swinging my legs, but you keep your knees bent, very compact, and then you just bring this to your chest, and then down. Again, you can grab the edges of your mat. Sometimes that helps, gives you a little bit more anchor. And back down. You can keep your arms by your side only. Crunch, and then down. So again, think of your pubic, the frontal part of your hips, and you bring them towards your ribcage. And back down. Again, lifting the tailbone, and back down. And let's just do 4 more. Crunch, hold, and down. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 last. And set it down. Take your feet width of the mat, arms to your side, and let's do windshield wipers. So you take your both knees to the right, and then both knees to the left. Okay, couple more here, to the right, to the left. Knees point up, hands behind your head, lace the fingertips. Bring your feet together. Lift your torso up. Okay, so your shoulder blades lifted, you're in your crunch position again. Now we'll take both legs straight up to the ceiling. Okay, so keep the lift of your shoulder blades. Keep your ribs hugging in towards each other. And let's take alternate lowers. Take the right leg, come up, and then the left leg. So you want to keep your low back on this one in contact with the ground. So you go as far down as you can keep the low back connected with the floor. Okay, so again, you're pressing that leg down, actively creating some resistance. Heel moving away from you. Back to center. Again, lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more. Last one. Lift and hold. And bend your knees, come on down. So now you can repeat this exercise, or the next and final modification on this one, you lift up. So there are only going to be one leg moving at a time. So we're going to start with the left leg hovering off the ground. Your option is to bend your knee and have your left foot flat, or keep that leg in place. We're just going to lower the right leg 8 times and then back up. All right, so join me now. You decide and go. You can keep that left foot on the ground, your left knee bent, and then up 1. So again, lower and lift. Lower the leg and lift. This is 4. Keep the lift of your shoulder blades and lift. Last 3. Lift. You'll get 2 more. And then 1 more time. Lower your leg. Lift and hold. 3, 2, 1. Both legs up. Bend your knees. Take a little breather. Okay, so same thing on your left. So the right leg will be the leg that stays in place. So again, you can just bend that knee and have your right foot flat on the ground, or you'll hover the leg and you'll lower the left. All right, so hands behind your head. All right, so again, find that crunch position. So lift your shoulder blades up. Find the position for your right leg. Decide where you want to go. And let's lower your left leg. Exhale, inhale, lift. 1. Again, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 2. Lower. 3. From the power of your core, we get 4 more. Exhale, lift. 3. Lift. Just 2 more. Down and up. 1 last. Lift and hold. Lift your shoulder blades a little higher. 3, 2, 1, and release. Set it down. Hug your knees to your chest. Whew. All right. So let's roll yourself up. So last core exercise here. We're going to go into side bridge, clamshell. So I will start with the hips. We'll do a release with the hips. I want to activate those glutes a little bit more before we release them. So your knees are in front, your heels, your hips, your shoulders are one straight line, okay? Knees in front. You're on your bottom elbow. From here, you lift your hips at the same time as you lift your top knee. And then you'll lower down. All right, let's go. Bring it up. And lower 1. We're just going to do 8. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Keep the feet together. 7. And 8. Good. Both legs straight. Side plank. Keep your bottom hip lifted. Modification, you can bend your bottom knee and keep your top leg straight. Okay? Hold. Activate your side plank. Keep your bottom hip a little lift. 4 times, bring your elbow to your wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift and hold. And set it down. Second side. Last core exercise, coming to your left side, from whichever side you didn't do. Your heels, hips, shoulders in a straight line. Top hand behind your head. Let's go into that clamshell to the side. So lift and lower 1. Lift, 2. Exhale. 3, 4. We got 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. 1 more. Release. Again, find your side plank. Top hand stays behind your head. Give it a lift. You can keep your bottom knee on the ground if you need to. Lift your bottom hip a little higher. All right, and let's bring that elbow to your wrist just 4 times and we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold and set it down. Good. Lie down to your back. Okay. So the first thing we'll do, if you do not have a ball, I want you to thread the needle on your back. So should you not have a ball to release your glutes, all I want you to do is lie down. You'll cross one leg over and you'll thread the needle here, okay? And then you can kind of rock it out side to side, okay? And if you do not have a ball, you can also take it into like a little twist, okay? Otherwise, we'll use the ball if you have one. It can be of any size. I have the alpha ball, that's the little bigger ball that works pretty well for the glutes. So before we do that, and say you do not have the ball, maybe you'll come up into a bridge right now, okay? Otherwise, we'll take that ball, place it underneath your sacrum. Not under your tailbone, but above, okay? So it's right at the base of your spine, okay? So right here into the sacrum, not in your lumbar, in your pelvis, okay? So find that place here and let your arms relax to your side, okay? So super easy, just hang here. So those of you who don't have a ball, you could also do a constructive rest position, which is knocking your knees in and letting the pelvis kind of even out, okay? So that's another way if you do not have that ball. If you have that ball, let's start to tilt your pelvis up and release it down, okay? So you're moving your tailbone up towards your pubic bone in the front, and then you allow the tailbone to drop down towards the ground, okay? A couple more like this, tilt and tilt. And then one more. Tilt. Untilt. And then find neutral. So find the place where your pelvis is just parallel with the ground, right? So right in this position. And here, let's sort of move the hips a little bit side to side here. So a little sway right to left. Swayed out, swayed out. Okay, now lift your hips. Take the ball to the right of your sacrum. So just to the right side. Okay, and let's tilt again and untilt the pelvis. Tilt, untilt. So starting to get into the attachment here of your piriformis into your sacrum. And now keep a little bit of that posterior tilt. So keep your tailbone curled like this and start to move your hips towards your left. Drop the right knee down and then come back to center. So you drag the ball across the glute on the right, come back to center again, glide and drop. So remember we did like the hip extensions. I had to work on the bird dog, all these exercises that fire up those glutes. So right now, just bring a little more space, a little more release into that area. Okay, so glide and drop. One more time here. Now next time you're on the outside, pause. Okay, so the knees towards the ground. Lift your hips and let's slip the ball a little higher up. Okay, so it's still in your glutes, but a little higher up. And let's extend the right leg. Take that belt here. So the right leg is straight out to your side. Okay, so you can see your foot. And now you can lean towards the right a little bit more if you'd like. So you can land, you can rest your head onto your arm. And you're pushing straight down here with the pinky edge of your foot. Okay, so actively push that pinky edge of your foot down into the ground and then let it go, release. Do it again, contract, push, actively squeeze your glute and then release. And then one more time, push, actively contract, and passive release. Good. From here, take that right leg up. Now circle it around and down. So take some nice ovals with your right leg. Up and around. One more time. Keep your leg close to the ground. Now spin your leg in and out. Internally rotate, externally rotate. The whole thigh in and out. Waking up those hip rotators here. And then find neutral again. Take the right leg to the front. Bend and back. Back pedal. Front, bend, kick it back. Front, bend, kick it back. Now front pedal. Right and back. Again, knee in, kick it, and straight back. One more time. Bend, kick, and back. Bend that right knee, cross it over the left leg, face up, and massage side to side. Okay, so you can stay here onto your back, so there's no upper body involved. If you want a little bit more, you'll come up onto your hands or even your elbows. And now you got more of your body weight. So it just feels that the ball is digging a little deeper. Okay? And you can massage from going all the way towards that sacrum again. You're not on the sacrum, but you're on the outer part of the sacrum. So you can go up and down. You can start to move across side to side and in circles, right? So just find any area here that you need to release. Okay, doesn't have to be fast movement. I would work on slow control. You can always, if you have a spot that's really, really tender, rather than moving around, you can just hold and breathe deeper into it. Okay, couple more spots maybe here. Okay. And then from here, let's uncross your leg, remove the ball, and lay down once more on your back. Take both legs straight. Okay. And without doing anything, just observe. So just check in with the right glute. How does this feel? So a lot of times it feels different, right? So that side that we just released, it just feels like it's kind of falling down a little bit more. So there's more connection, okay, to the ground. Bend both knees. Slip the ball to the left of your sacrum. So let's even it out, okay? So take it to the left first. And we're gonna start with those tilts. So both knees bent, tilt your tailbone, and untilt. Again. So I'm gonna work after this, work on the, with the ball. I'm gonna do a little bit of the low back, and then we'll do some stretches. I wanna do the 90-90 stretch or the pinwheel stretch for the rotators of your hips. And then we're gonna get into like the psoas muscle, get a little bit of the front, and then the hamstrings to finish, okay? So just giving you a heads up here. Okay, now keep that tilt going, and then start to move your hips to the right as you drop your left knee, and then come back to center. So you're dragging that ball across the tissue of your left glute, and come back. Okay, so glide. And you can start moving down a little bit, so just looking for areas here. If there's any area that feels tender, you can stay, breathe, micro move. Okay, let's just go a couple more passes here. And the next time your left knee drops, you'll stay. And let's extend your left leg. So now we're gonna take that ball up a little bit more. So it's gonna be more into that glute medius So a little bit higher up. So remember when we did those clamshells and the side bridge, we were targeting those glute medius muscles. So that's the muscle you're releasing now. And you're facing the side. You can again use your arm as a pillow, or you could use a pillow. Make sure you can see that foot on the ground. Your leg is externally rotated so the pinky edge is down, and it's actively push that leg into the floor and contract your glute. And then release. Again, push the foot down, actively contract, and release. Once more, push. And then release. Bring that leg up, trace that oval shape, and then down. Again, up, around and down. Up, around and down. One more. Around and down. All right, from here, take your leg to the front. Bend, sweep it back. Front, bend, and back. One more this direction, back pedal. And then reverse it. Or go the right way, actually. Again, front pedal. Two more. And then one more. Bend your knee, face up. Bring that ankle above your right knee. And again, start to massage. Okay, so roll it out. Up to you to come into your hands. Okay, and you just find spots. So same thing, if you have an area that feels quite tender, I would just stay there. Maybe take a nice deep breath. Okay, and then look for another spot. Okay, so here we go. So again, try to not stay in the same area, just explore, see what your body needs. Okay. And the back, I'm just going to do something very short because I want to focus a little bit more on the legs. So let's lie down, uncross your leg. Okay. Oops. And lie down on your back. So again, we'll straighten both legs and check in. Do you feel a bit more even right and left? Okay, so hopefully you feel that the muscles have released from just what the few minutes we've done with the ball. Okay, so the next thing you'll do is bend both knees again. And now you lift your hips and you'll slip the ball to the right of your lumbar spine. So lower back, right above your pelvis, okay? And I'm just gonna do a quick one here. And so we're just gonna roll to the right. If you do not have a ball, do a twist. So lie down, take a twist, and hold, okay? Again, we're just not gonna be here very long. You're just going across your iliac crest, which is the top of your pelvis, pelvic bone, and then you drop that knee, okay? So you're just gonna glide your hips to the left, drop the right knee down, okay? And just one more time here, glide and drop. Bring it back to center and switch side. Take the ball left, glide your hips to the right, drop your left knee down. Again, just glide and drop. Keep the glutes relaxed. Two more. One last. And then all the way up, remove the ball, lie down, and come up to a sitting position. Okay, all right, so a few minutes here. So this is 90-90. Okay, so we're gonna bring the right knee, move the ball away here. So the right knee is going to be in front, so I want 90 degrees at my hip, at my knee, and at my ankle. Okay, the back leg, same thing, 90-90. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so I'm actively pushing my left knee down and my right thigh down at the same time. So you're gonna start to pivot your body towards the right leg. Okay, and we're just gonna go easy here into a little fold. So externally rotating your right thigh, the front leg, and then internally rotating the back leg. So bowing down, come on up. From here, take your left hand on top of your left knee. You're gonna push your left knee up, so a little bit. Push your knee into your hand, and then release it down. Again, push your knee into your hand, and release it down. One more time, push your knee into your hand, not full force, just a little bit, and then release it down. Now hold here. From here, you're gonna start to pivot, to turn towards that diagonal, that left diagonal. Keep your thighs pressing down. Make yourself tall. Now you can stay here, or you can take both arms to the front. Externally rotate your arms and back of the hand towards your forearms, the top of your forearms. Chin is back, and let's go ahead and actively, again, push that left knee down, that right thigh down, and then reach your arms to the front. Keep your spine nice and long, chin is back, push away. And then from here, let's release, take your arms to the front this time. Pushing to the front, one more breath here. And release it down. Good. Bring both hands back, that left leg. You're gonna bring it up and then back down. Again, left knee up and down. One more time, up and down and release. Both legs to the front, check it out. Okay, same on the other leg. So left leg is in front. So again, you want 90-degree here, and then the right leg to the back. Okay, so we got that 90 at your hip, at your knee, at your ankle. Same in the back, okay? If it's too much for your knee, it bothers you, you can make the angle just a little smaller, if that helps, okay? Otherwise, you're here, and we're just gonna start with a soft bow. So just fold forward. So actively push the right thigh, the right knee down, the left thigh to the ground. Gentle fold. Then come on up. From here, start to pivot towards the side, towards the right diagonal, and you'll bring both arms to the front. Try to stand tall, grow taller, crown of the head extending, outer rotation of your arms. Push the palms towards that diagonal, reach. Actively push your left thigh down and the right knee down. Chin is back, reach. And now rotate towards the front. And then slowly release the arms. Bring your right hand on your right knee. And then it's push into that knee up. Just a little bit, and you create resistance with your hand. Bring it down. And do it again. Knee up, push it into your hand. And down. One more. Lift. Contract. And then release. Bring it down. Awesome. From here, bring both hands back. And bring that knee up and down. Couple more here. Lift and lower. One more time. So internal, external rotation of that leg. And then down. Then release, both legs to the front. Okay. And let's go ahead and come onto your knees. Okay, so when you come into a psoas stretch here, we'll take the right foot forward, the left knee down. So find your lunge position, your low lunge. If you need extra padding under your knee, get that. All right, so the first thing you'll do, hands on your hips. We're just gonna tilt your pelvis in and then back. So again, posterior tilt, and then anterior tilt. Now keep the posterior tilt going, so keep that tailbone in, all right? And then from here, let's bring your left foot, out to the left. Okay, so you keep that tilt of your pelvis, bring that foot a little bit to the left, so you're actually internally rotating that left thigh. You know, reach both arms to the front, and again, find that same outer rotation. So we're stretching your iliopsoas right now. Keep the shoulders down, chin is back, belly button towards your spine, and let's go ahead and press your arms to the front. So lean forward, actively belly button to your spine. Actively squeeze your left glute. Reach to the point of stretch. Okay, now come back just a bit. From here, let's go ahead and side bend towards your right, then rotate towards your left. Reach. So again, you're side bending right, and you're rotating to your left. So getting more into that psoas muscle here. One more breath here, push away. And slowly release the hands and switch side. All right, so right foot back, right knee back, left foot forward. Okay, hands on your hips. First thing you'll do is tilt your pelvis forward and then back. Again. Then one more time, you keep that posterior tilt. So squeeze your right glute and then start to bring your right foot out towards your right. So you're internally rotating the right thigh bone. Okay, pubic bone is tucked in, right? And then from here, we'll take both arms to the front, outer rotation of your arms, and let's push forward. Shoulders down, chin is back, belly button towards your spine. Keep squeezing your right glute. Standing on your left leg a little more if that creates too much pain in your right knee here. And then come up just a few inches. Now we're gonna side bend to your left. Then you'll rotate to your right. Keep your hands about shoulder width apart. Side bend to your left, rotate to your right. Almost there. One more breath here. Belly button to your spine, fully exhale. Bring back to center and set it down. Lie down onto your back. Okay, find your strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use your hands. Okay, so we're gonna go into one last stretch here. Then we take the leg across your body. So it's a full twist. So right now, just check in, take both legs long. We'll keep your left leg long. We'll take your right leg up. Then have the strap around the ball of your foot. Draw the arm bones down, stretch that hamstring. Pull the right hand down a little bit so that foot is nice and level with the ceiling. Keep your right waist nice and long. Actively push the ball of your foot into the strap. Keep driving the heel up. Now take both of your straps into your left hand. Right thumb in your right hip crease. Internally rotate your leg. So heel out, toes in. Give your right thigh a gentle push by using that thumb to move your thigh bone away from you ever so slightly. Feel that extra stretch. So the leg crosses your midline. Okay, so you're gonna keep that internal rotation going. Bend your left knee, scoot your hips to your right, and take that right leg all the way across to your left. Again, right thumb pushing down into that right thigh. Keep that work and take the right arm to the side. You can also bend your right elbow and take that cactus shape. Mail the right shoulder head down. Actively push the ball of your foot into the strap. You can stay here or keep your right leg straight, bend your left knee, and see if you can grab hold of your left foot with your right hand. Just if you want a little bit more quadricep hip flexor stretch here. So one more deep breath. Exhaling fully. If you have the foot, release the foot. Remove the strap. Bend your knee. Square off your hips. Both legs straight. Okay, same on your left. Left leg up to the ceiling. Grab your strap and place the ball of your foot around the strap. Arms nice and straight. Draw your arm bones down. Left hand pulls down a little bit so your foot nice and level. Actively flex that right foot. And just breathe into the back of that leg. Drive that heel up. Feel the stretch into your calf. Then bring your two straps into your right hand. And then internally rotate your leg by spinning your toes in and kicking your left heel out. Left thumb in your left hip crease. Give it a gentle push as you bring your leg across your midline towards your right. Okay, keep the work here. Bend your right knee and then scoot your hips towards your left. Roll onto the inner edge of your right leg as you take the left leg across your midline and all the way over to your right. So again, left thumb, you can give it a gentle push, and then maybe you'll bring your left elbow down, palm up. Maybe you'll even turn the head to look over that left arm. Actively push the ball of that foot into the strap. Stay here or bend your right knee, and maybe grab that right foot with your left hand. Left shoulder head down. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And long exhale. Release the foot if you have it. Loose the strap. Bend your knees. Hug them to your chest. Little roll side to side across the back. Maybe even little circles here, one direction. And then reverse. Okay. And let's take both arms overhead. Lace the fingers, press your palms back. Give yourself one more stretch. And hug your knees in. Roll to your side. And make your way up. All right. All done, everybody. Thank you for joining. And hopefully you enjoyed this core and stretch class. See you next time.